The federal government has admonished the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, from inciting people to violence over the outcome of the presidential elections. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Mohammed, gave the admonition in Washington, D.C. during his official engagement with some international media organizations. The news agency of Nigeria, AS0N, reports that the minister is in Washington to engage with international media organizations and think tanks on the just concluded 2023 polls. He went to go and tell them, or what? Did they not see what happened here? Must you go there? You see, all of you supporters of all this whether government of the day that don't do well, you be telling us that it's a sovereign country. When they want to satisfy their own selfish interest, you'll be hearing we are a sovereign country. So you should be asking these people that you are supporting, that why will they go there to go and tell their media whatever about the just concluded election? Why should they go there if not that they are still there under them? Can you imagine? AS0N also reports that the minister had so far engaged respectively with the Washington Post, Voice of America, Associated Press, and Foreign Policy magazine. During the respective interactions with the media organizations, the minister said it was wrong for Obi on one breath to seek redress in court over the outcome of the polls, and on another breath incite people to violence. How? Obi and his vice, Datti Ahmed, cannot be threatening Nigerians that if the president-elect Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress (APC) is sworn in on May 29, it will be the end of democracy in Nigeria. This is treason. And that is the same way they try to make this statement, revolution, a big word. They wanted to use it to pin down Omoyele Sowore. A lot of Nigerians came for this guy. And this is the same guy now that is seeing the truth now, going the other way. You see their life? The word revolution is being used. It is not a treasonable word. Buhari that said the bamboo, the bamboo that they call us, that they will soak in blood. They don't forget all of those things. Nobody talked about it. You know, it's the evil people, evil doers that are always seeing other people doing evil because they are full of evil. When you are talking about professional propagandists, this APC set of people, they are something else. So they always think that what they do or what they have done is what others are planning to do. So they always like to twist things. I've never seen to fiakwa to them. Well, and he said it will be end of democracy in Nigeria if Tinubu is sworn in. And he said this is treason. You cannot be inviting insurrection, and this is what they are doing. Obi's statement is that of a desperate person. He is not the Democrat that he claimed to be. Congratulations, we hear you. A Democrat should not believe in democracy only when he wins the election, he said. The minister said in challenging the election results, there was no pathway to victory for either Obi or Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). According to the minister, both Obi and Atiku failed to meet the constitutional requirements to be declared as president. The constitution has stringent criteria for anybody who wants to be president of the country. Not only must he have the plurality of votes cast in an election, but he must also have scored 1/4 of votes cast in at least 25 states. Only the president-elect met the criteria by scoring 8.79 million votes and having 1/4 of all the votes cast in 29 states of the federation, he said. The minister said Atiku, who came second with 6.9 million votes, was only able to make 1/4 of the votes cast in 21 states. He said Obi came third, 5.8 million votes. Like Mohammed, you don't reduce that to 5.8, not even 6.1 again. But want only 1/4 of the votes cast in 15 states. You cannot win an election in a poll where you came a distant third position and failed to meet constitutional requirements. Peter Obi while complaining of fraud has not disowned his victory in Lagos. He said, they have complained now. Are you know they hear? Like Mohammed, they tell us say now 5.9, which is 6.1, at least according to what INEC given. They have complained in Lagos that the election was still rigged. That was not the actual number they got. Elaborating on his mission to the US, the minister said he was there to correct the negative narratives being promoted by naysayers and opposition on the election. You are the government of the day. Why should a responsible government be listening to naysayers and opposition and not you, the government or the ruling party or the government of the day? That means there's something wrong with you. If other countries can be believing naysayers and can be believing oppositions, that means there's something wrong. You are the one doing wrong and you don't know it, and you think people are not seeing it. You think people did not see what has happened or what has been happening. He said the opposition, having lost in the election, was alleging fraud, calling for its cancellation and constitution of an interim government. We have come here to balance that squid narratives and to tell the world unambiguously that the just concluded general elections in Nigeria are the fairest, most transparent and authentic in the history of Nigeria. Why you can't go there? Must you travel to go and tell them? Oh my goodness. The election is fairest and most credible because of the introduction of the bimodal voters verification system. In fact, the thing just it guys, all these things where the guy they talk, it just guys they do me. They are just embarrassing and disgracing themselves. Honestly. He said Beaver's technology had helped to weed out ghosts and illegal voters, eliminate multiple voting, and return sanity to the elections. So they don't see. So they are not in this planet. Or they are not on this planet. The people you are telling, they are not on this planet. You have forgotten that we had, what do they call them? Foreign observers, international observers. They came and saw what happened. Oh my God. Make una dey shame small now. Do the right thing. So when you do the right thing, you don't need to start explaining yourself because you've already done the right thing. You don't need to be begging anybody. You don't need it. Relying on the INEC report, the minister said Beavers during the polls worked 97%, giving unparalleled credibility to the elections. Meanwhile, the same INEC has said a lot of flaws. It's going to tell Buhari those who made the presidential election to be flawed. You see? Oh my goodness. Okay. They are committing treason. I know they are trying to build it up. You made mention of what happened in Lagos, that Obi did not reject the election in Lagos. And you too, you did not even condemn what happened in Lagos with MC Oluomo and the APC. People who are coming out to tell us, bah. Just the one person wey they see for inside plane, now they come, all of them they run particular. But a lot of people said, don't come and vote. If you know that you are not voting for APC, don't come out and vote. And they saw those people. No, nobody's saying anything about it. The next thing they will tell you, oh, Igbos deserved what they got. Can you imagine? We don't have people who are speaking too well in this country. That is why these useless people are making their voices. It seems their voices are louder. Is it not high time we take off all these old people and create a new Nigeria for God's sake? Youth of this country, wake up and stop being tribalistic. But like Mohammed didn't say anything when MC Oluomo and his thugs were attacking people who were not voting his choice candidate. These old men have lost their respect. Now only these people where they say na Yoruba they go kneel down. Those are the people that they can be deceiving. You are doing this because somebody who is as old as that is coming out to our faces telling lies, and you want people to continue to respect them, and that is why they continue to get away with all this nonsense, because they know that a lot of gullible people are there to be respecting them irrespective of rubbish and nonsense they are doing. Lai Mohammed, we know you for being a terrible liar. Obi votes were given to Tinubu in Lagos, Port Harcourt, and so many other towns. God shall punish those of you against Igbos. If Obi and Datti committed treason, go and arrest them, Mr. Lai Mohammed. They should be arrested. Arrest them now. Why is it that anything connected to APC is a failure, shame and disgrace to both national and international? How can a minister travel to another country? Hatayao, travel to another country just to go and lie? What? Even if you want to go and say the truth, why must you even travel in the first place? Ha! Incompetent government emerged in Nigeria and the likes of Lai Mohammed is not allowed to face the music. Nothing here to see, just Lai Mohammed lying as usual. What kind of federal government is this that does not know who incites people? What Lai Mohammed is referring to is president select, not president elect, because Bola Tinubu is not the elected president, rather than the selected by INEC. If Mr. Laya is not on visa ban, the USA to UK, France, Germany, then the visa ban is not complete. A lot of democratic credentials of this administration is disintegrating since the last election. How can a minister go pronouncing on an election whose outcome is sub judice and even stating that one of the parties to the suit has no hope? This is cringe. This is cringe worthy. So who is this one? Does anyone know him from anywhere? See, hypocrite. I'm ready to help Baba Bola Tinubu if he give me SA because he is the leader of deservation. Deservation. What is this on the top? Best of the same feather. Your tenure no reason 40 days. No reach 40 days. Do and pack your legs and bags and have you have done enough. You think you can just come up with your useless collation and announce anybody you wish winner? Okay, oh. All said above in the US are lies. Why going there to go and even talk in the first place? Nobody was expecting something else. It is just that you lie too little these days. But remember that you are fasting. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.